Welcome back! I am returning to work on my character in ZBrush. Today I thought I would just do, kind of like a quick tutorial about how I sculpt, like wrinkles and, some detailed clothing. So I thought we'd do the sash today, I'll show how I kind of make wrinkles. So yeah, let's, get started. First thing you want to do is you want to go over here on the side to your subtools and you want to find the right piece you want to sculpt on. So I'm going to go to my sash. It's all lit up, so we're going to start working with that. I want to look at its, what do you call it? Polys. So I'm going to go down to poly frame. So we can see the polys. So doesn't look too bad. I might want to, I don't know if I'll dynamesh it, but I think what we'll do is we're going to divide it. Let's see what it looks like if we sculpt on it, if I divide it. Okay, it's not too bad. We'll start with this, and then we'll see if we need to keep dividing it the more we sculpt on it. So we're going to start with our sash. I'm thinking of a brush like I like clay buildup for a lot of things, and I do want to do symmetry mode for just the start of it, and then just when I'm building the shape, and then when I want it to start looking different, because you don't want something to be completely symmetrical. Things are more organic, they're not completely symmetrical, but at the start I want to do symmetry on. So because symmetry is not really centered on the character, you want to go to L symmetry on the side right here, click that, boom, symmetry. So I'm just going to start sculpting where I think, there would be, like, how do I describe this? I draw areas where I think the wrinkles will be thicker, and then I'll start digging in where I think the wrinkles will go in. So I just draw on there, and then I use the Alt key to dig in a little bit, and then I just kind of go around. I do this kind of technique. I just dig in, make some bumps, and then I'll hold shift and I'll smooth, kind of see how it looks like, I just keep adding layers of, I'm really bad with words. I'm probably not a really good teacher, but I just start adding lines and I start digging in areas, and I just keep adding lines, and I just go around this until it starts looking good. Heck, I might turn off symmetry sooner than I think because it kind of looks a little weird. Other things you can do is maybe you could use the move tool. Maybe like grab the side, make it stick out a little bit more for certain wrinkles. Manipulate the geometry a little bit. You can push in. Change the size of your brush so you can make those details just for certain areas you want. So yeah, I'm just going to go about this, and those are the tools I'm going to be using. I put some shape in this. I'm going to start turning symmetry off, so then I can make it really look different. And then I'm going to probably use the move tool so I can make, like for example, let me do the move tool real quick. I'm not sure if this is going to be the permanent place I want to put this sash yet, but I kind of want to move parts down, and make it look more organic. That goes down, maybe this goes down more, and this goes up, make it flow better. So yeah, I think the next steps is turning symmetry off and making it look more organic. So we kind of have, you know, a good shape, what we want. I am going to start kind of like cleaning it up, and I'm going to be using tools like the Dam Standard, which I think will make some great like hard lines, especially where it digs in, you know, make it pop. I can always use the Alt key and make it pop out, you know, the opposite way. So I think that would make it look good. I'm also going to possibly be doing the H polish tool. I think it will help polish it up. I think it kind of, like, I'm not sure how to describe it, but maybe it makes it look less like melting clay and more fine and hard, you know. I think you can also use the flattening brush for that as well. Flatten, you know, you can kind of flatten areas really nice, and then you can flatten another area, and it just kind of like the H polish tool, basically. The flat tool kind of do the flattening does, flatten brush can kind of do. So I'm gonna go around and try to start cleaning it up. So those are the 3 brushes I'm probably going to be using, as well as the smooth. So H polish or flatten, and the Dam Standard. Yeah, I think those are the brushes. Anyway, let's continue to fix this up. You know, I might move it around a bit more, but yeah, let's just continue to play around with this. So here's our sash. Yeah, it was a lot of going around it, building it up, flattening certain lines. I mean, I can still go in and clean it up even more. Maybe I wonder if I could do the H polish tool. But sorry, I got distracted and I was trying to explain like, oh, this is how I did this, and then I'm like, kind of want to mess with it more. But yeah, you can clean up these lines under here with an H polish tool. And that actually looks a lot better under there. But yeah, I might go around, clean it up a little bit more. But basically, that's kind of how I create my wrinkles. I can keep going around making it more polished. I want it to look like, you know, when you're sculpting actual clay in your hands, like Play-Doh or whatever, and when you're trying to sculpt a little character, you can see your fingerprints or the indentations, and you're like, I don't like that. And for a good cleanup, it's like you want to go around and try to flatten those little fingerprints and little indentations. So that's what H polish, and I use the flatten tool to help clean those areas up. But yeah, we got our sash. about done for our character. So I hope you enjoyed this video. We will continue to work on this character, so please subscribe and follow so you can continue to watch this journey of our little rhythmic spirit. So, bye!